You ever wished you had a personal tutor? One that doesn't just hand you the answers, but actually helps you, well, think? So Google's just rolled out this new AI tool that's trying to do just that. And honestly, it might just change the whole game when it comes to how we learn.
All right, let's get right into it. What we're looking at here is Google's new guided learning feature. It's part of Gemini. And look, they're calling it a total game changer for learning. This isn't just another way to get information faster. No, this is about something deeper. It's about changing the very way we build knowledge on our heads.
Okay, so to really get why this tool is such a big deal, we got to take a step back and think about how we learn, right? On one hand, you got passive learning. That's just getting facts thrown at you. Think reading a textbook or just zoning out in a lecture. But then you have active learning. That's where you're actually engaged, connecting the dots, and building a real solid understanding. Now, take a wild guess which one this tool is all about.
And that leads us right to the heart of what Gemini's guided learning is trying to do. It's all built on this one core idea, that real learning, the kind that sticks, isn't just about memorizing stuff. It's about getting your hands dirty, It's about engagement and really thinking things through. So, here's the absolute key takeaway. This thing is not an answer machine. Bob Danley, he's on the Learning with Google team, he says it best. The whole point is to make you think critically. So think less like a digital encyclopedia and way more like a thinking partner that's there to guide you.
So okay, let's break it down. What does this tool actually do to get you to think like that? How does it help you make that jump from just collecting facts to, actually understanding what they mean?
Well, it's really designed to be this personal learning journey just for you. The AI takes a really complicated topic, something big, and it breaks it down into these manageable steps, a clear path. And it doesn't just give you text. It pulls in images, diagrams, videos, anything to help you really see the concept. Plus, it gives you feedback along the way. So the whole thing is built around you, letting you learn totally at your own speed. But how does it guide you? What does that actually look like? Because this is not just you typing random questions into an AI. No way. It's a really deliberate, super structured process that's designed to literally shape how you think about a problem. See, instead of just dumping information on you, it leads you through a step-by-step process. First up, it starts asking you these how and why questions, the kind that really make you stop and think. Then, it uses this cool technique called scaffolding to give you some structure and support. And here's the kicker. It never just gives you the answer. It actually teases the answers out of you, guiding you so you find the solution yourself.
And that idea, that scaffolding concept, it is absolutely key to this whole thing. The best way to think about it is like training wheels for your brain. Seriously. The AI gives you just enough support so you can tackle a problem that you maybe couldn't solve on your own. But then, as you get stronger and your knowledge grows, it starts to take that support away bit by bit. That way, you're building on what you've learned, all by yourself.
So you might be thinking, okay, why bother? Why go through all this trouble when I can just get the answer from a quick search? Well, it's all about the long-term benefits. Let's take a look at what they are. The thing is, the real payoff here goes way beyond just learning one specific topic. Because the tool guides you to find your own answers, it really boosts your confidence and your motivation to keep going. It's built from the ground up to improve that deep, real comprehension, not just memorizing facts. And this is the big one. It helps you develop critical thinking skills. That's a skill you can use for the rest of your life. And it does all this while adapting to you and how you learn best. I really love this quote. It hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures the massive shift we're talking about. The real power here isn't that the AI knows the answer. It's that the AI can help you figure out the answer. It completely flips the script, You go from being a passive listener to an active discoverer. It's a huge difference.
Which of course brings up a really important question. Who is this tool actually for? Is it for everybody?
And it's really important to be clear about this. This is not some kind of magic wand. This tool is most powerful for somebody who's already motivated to learn. You have to show up. You have to want to engage with it. It's not going to do the thinking for you, but if you're ready to put in the work, it's going to be an absolutely incredible partner to have.
So ultimately, it doesn't matter if you're a student wrestling with a tough concept, or an adult who's finally diving into a new hobby, or just, a curious person who loves to learn. This tool is for you. It's really for anyone who wants to stop just knowing what to think and wants to start learning how to think. And all this leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on, right? As AI gets more and more powerful, as it becomes this super personal tutor in our pocket, we're going to have more choices than ever before about how we learn. So the question is, are we going to go for the quick, easy answer, Or are we going to choose the path that really challenges us, the one that makes us think, maybe struggle a little bit, but in the end helps us to truly learn?